We're living in a time where there's more economic opportunity than there's ever been in the history of the world. It is as easy as ever to start a business. It is as easy as ever to make money. It's as easy as it's ever been to become a millionaire. And so the faucet represents opportunity. It represents resources. It represents money. The faucet is turned on more powerful than it's ever been. You can do anything that you want to do. With the click of a button, with the swipe of your thumb, you can figure out how to do whatever you want to do. It's as easy as it's ever been. The faucet is turned on. When you go into your bathroom and turn on your faucet, you're gaining access to what in your mind is an unlimited supply of water. As long as the faucet is on, the water is running. But unless you're filling up a cup or drinking directly from the faucet, almost as soon as the water comes out, it goes right back down the drain, back into the water system for somebody else to consume and enjoy. And so in reality, you're only using a fraction of the resources that are available to you. And so what you have is an endless resource falling into a bottomless pit. Unlimited access to the supply with almost no control of the resource. The faucet and the drain effect. Now, how is this relevant to your life? Well, our water system for the most part is so reliable that no matter where you turn it on, the water starts running. And the majority of the time, whether you're washing dishes or taking a shower or whatever you're doing, the majority of the time, most of the water goes right back down the drain. The thing about this is that we never consider how much water we run, but never use. We never think about how much water comes out of that drain that is wasted until the water cuts off. And in life, have you ever considered how many opportunities you squandered? How many times you had a chance to do something and didn't do it? How many opportunities you never took advantage of? Times when you know you could have done more. We never think about all those missed opportunities, the money we wasted, the foolish decisions that we did. We live life like we think we have an unlimited supply, while the entire time we wouldn't let most of our resources go down the drain. Think about what I'm saying. Of all the resources, all the opportunities, all of the chances that you've had to do things right, to make things happen. All of the resources that you have wasted in your life. The faucet is the resource. The things available to us in immediate and abundant supply. Human capital, social capital, financial capital. When you feel entitled to something, that triggers the faucet effect. When you are entitled to something, that's when you waste it. Go and see how precious people in third world countries treat running water. They value it, they respect it, because they know they're not entitled to it. Society, and especially in our culture, has encouraged the faucet and the drain effect. By encouraging a lifestyle that has endless opportunities to make money, while at the same time destroying ourselves and our resources. That's why most athletes and entertainers go broke. And you say, man, how could he blow through $100 million? That's the faucet. But what they valued was the drain. Waste, consumption, consumerism, pleasure. We keep talking about generational wealth, but we are wasting the next generation's wealth with our mindset. How many rappers and entertainers have died in the past 5 years? No will, no life insurance, no trust, none of their financial affairs in order. And if you add up all of their worth, we're talking about hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars that have been wasted on lawyer fees, court costs, probate, families fighting, all this money flowing through our community and going right back down the drain, back into the system for other people to consume and enjoy? How many everyday people pass away without their affairs in order? Families selling land, giving away resources. How can we create generational wealth if we keep making each generation start over from scratch? There's something called a velocity of the dollar. A dollar's velocity represents how fast money changes hands and moves through a community before it leaves. For the Jewish community, it's every 20 days. For the Asian community, it's 30 days. A dollar circulates within the Black community every 6 hours, and then it leaves. Now listen, I understand a lot of that is the lack of economic opportunity. A lot of that is the lack of business ownership and support. But a substantial amount of the reason why money leaves our community so fast is our own financial waste. When you prioritize owning things that decline in value, when you spend your wealth and resources on pleasures, when your affairs are not in order, I don't care how much money you make, it's going down the drain. And so my question as I close is, how much wealth are we willing to waste? We complain about all the things that have been done to us. Horrible, terrible things. We talk about the system and how it's oppressive and controlling. We blame the government, the laws and policies and all of these other things for our conditions and circumstances. And all of that may be true. But how much wealth are we willing to waste? How many times are you going to put your desires before your necessities? How many times are we going to make poor financial choices? How many times are we going to make poor life choices? Once the water comes out the faucet, we have to catch what we need for us and our families. Because whatever we don't catch, whatever we don't harvest, goes right back into the system for somebody else to consume and enjoy. How many times are we going to give away family land because we didn't plan properly? Every time a person dies without a will, we waste resources that could have created generational wealth. Chadwick Boseman, Prince, DMX, James Brown, Aretha Franklin all died without a will. Hundreds of millions of dollars wasted. How many rappers are going to be killed without life insurance, without an estate plan? How many accounts are we going to keep opening without a proper beneficiary? How many gold chains and Gucci bags and Chanel bracelets and Mercedes Benzes are enough to validate our worth? How much of the water have you stored up, and how much of it is going right back down the drain? Because once the faucet cuts off, that's it.